Alright, what's up everybody? I'm Valentine. Today we are talking about the James Washington signing. So let's talk about it, man. Saints signed free agent wide receiver James Washington to a 1-year deal per Jeremy Fowler. So, James Washington is a solid wide receiver. Definitely potential to be wide receiver 2 on any other team. But looking at it now, he'd probably be like 3 or 4. Depending on how the team wants to go in the direction of how they want to use Rashid Shaheed. If they want to use Rashid Shaheed to his full capability, James Washington will probably be a 4. If not, then James Washington might blossom into the 3. But, pretty solid pickup, especially because if you look at his production when healthy. Let's take a look. It was a second-round pick in 2018, I believe. Yeah, second round in 2018. Yep. And we're going to take a look at his stats here. So, 2019 was probably his best season. You can see 735 yards, 3 touchdowns. This is when he was really the guy that kind of had to be a number 1 for a bit. In 2020 is when he kind of slowed down a little bit, more touchdowns, but 400 yards and about 5 touchdowns, still pretty solid. He's put up about 1,600 yards total over 4 years of his career. He only played 1 game. He played in 2 games last season and only had 1 target, and has been out ever since with a foot injury. So again, I kind of put this in the category of like the Bryan Edwards signing. It's a really good depth piece who could be very useful if someone like Michael Thomas or Olave were to go down for a couple of games. Pretty solid pickup, and I do believe he will see some field time. Not very much, but he will see the field a little bit, given he can stay healthy as well. But other than that, there's not too much to talk about on him. Other than it's a pretty solid pickup because receiver depth and D-tackle depth is something the Saints have been lacking very much. And yeah, it's just a great way to help out the Saints. And James Washington can be super solid. He can step into a role. He could, obviously with his 2019 stats, you could see he can step into a much needed like number 2 role if something were to happen. He puts up number 2 numbers in 2019. So it's pretty much like next man up mentality. Something they see in him is, oh hey, you're able to step in when someone else can't. So yeah, it's a pretty solid signing, and I expect to see James Washington hit the field a couple of times this season. So yeah, see you guys later. Peace.